Ben Gertzel here. I just wanted to give a very quick update on some of the cool work that we're doing putting Hyperon AGI R&D together with Rejuve's work on longevity biology, right? And this is something that's been coming for a long time, and I'm very psyched in that now stuff is starting to work, right? So we've been working on putting clinical medicine, genomic, proteomic, all sorts of biological data into logical structured knowledge bases that can foster advanced AI reasoning for a long time, right? Like we were doing that in the older version of the OpenCog AI system. We then ported it into the new Hyperon system. We've been doing this sort of work for a while. We've published papers on, discovering novel therapeutics, analyzing the causes of aging and of various diseases by using machine reasoning algorithms running on these integrated bio-knowledge graphs, or bio-atom spaces, we call them. And what's happened recently is we've finally gotten some scalable tools behind this effort, right? So the MORC knowledge metagraph infrastructure that was rolled out last year, that lets us take huge graphs of nodes and links for biology or anything else and query them and process them at large scale at high speed. And the meta AGI programming language that we've developed as part of the Hyperon system, which is a sort of language of thought, like meta programs live in the knowledge graph and meta programs act on the knowledge graph, rewriting parts of the knowledge graph into other parts of the knowledge graph. The meta language now has a very fast compiler called PETA. So between PETA as a fast meta compiler and more scalable knowledge graph infrastructure, like now we can do a lot of this AI on knowledge graph structures, stuff we've been playing with for a long time, but we can do it at large scale, which is amazing. We've never been able to before. Now, there's still pieces of the stack being built, right? Like the ASI chain infrastructure lets you do all this on a decentralized network with no owner or controller, but still at high speed and large scale, right? And that's in DevNet now. It should be moving to testnet soon. So not everything is mature yet, but we're able to do a lot of things at scale that we've just been dreaming about, right? So the team at Rejuve Biotech has been working on this for longevity R&D and using Hyperon's AI inference like PLN for longevity R&D, which is super interesting and valuable, right? Then Rejuve.ai has a cool app you can find in the App Store where you put in information about yourself and your life and your health and your medical data, and it tries to give you some advice on what you should be doing to keep your health going and to promote healthy longevity for yourself, right? So it's already a pretty cool app, and it's got some interesting AI on the back end. There's been some custom BaseNet technology developed there, and there's use of LLMs, of course. But all along, since we've been working on Rejuve.ai, I've wanted to use Hyperon's probabilistic logic networks reasoning system on the back end, and now it's scalable enough that we can do it. Like we're finally actually starting to do that integration. We're taking knowledge about people's clinical medical records. We're taking knowledge about different supplements, different lifestyle choices. We're integrating that with a whole bunch of other biological knowledge in bioatom space, and we're using PLN inference, to play around with reasoning problems like, okay, given this medical data and this lifestyle data, what should this person be doing? Like what combination of therapies should be doing? And if they're interested in trying experimental out of the mainstream stuff, what might they be trying, and what should they do to make sure they're safe, right? So we're just now starting to play with using PLN, probabilistic logic network inference in Hyperon to address this sort of Rejuve.ai app backend inference. But it's cool. It's cool to finally be started doing that research, right? Which is it's not really because of new conceptual insights. It's because the scalable tooling is finally there for the meta language and for the bioatom space. So I look forward to updating you on how this progresses. But what we can look forward to in practice is, not too far in the future, like an upgraded version of Rejuve.ai app is going to have Hyperon probabilistic logic network inference on the back end, which is part of the original vision. And it's an amazing feeling to see the vision working toward reality.